everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Cassandra. I have a PhD in vineyard and wine science, and on this channel I talk about what it's like to live and work in wine country. And it's Saturday. I am off work for the holidays, and I'm at the Napa County Public Library trying their contactless book pickup for the first time, where basically you call their phone number and they bring a bag of books out to the curb and then you go pick them up. And it's really convenient and a great way to keep reading in this very difficult time. And when we get home, I'll show you what I picked out. You saw me in the last scene opening a bottle of Malbec, and I wanted to try it on camera for you guys. And many videos ago, I talked about the swirl, sniff, sip technique when you go wine tasting. So basically, what you want to do is swirl the wine in the glass, and what that does is build up the aroma molecules in the space of the glass, and this is why you don't want to fill it up all the way. And when you smell the wine, instead of putting your nose to the bottom like this, move your nose to the top like this, because what happens when you put your nose at the bottom of the glass is you actually perceive a lot more alcohol, and if you put your nose towards the top, you're going to actually perceive more of the aroma compounds. So swirl, sniff, and then take a sip. And when you put the wine in your mouth, kind of chew on it, because you coat all the surfaces of your mouth with the wine. My first perception of it is that it's very spicy, like baking spices, and a lot of dark fruit notes, like dark dried fruits. And to be honest, I could have definitely aged this a bit longer. It is a bit astringent, so you have that drying sensation. And over time, some of that astringency would kind of mature out. So that's something to keep in mind when it comes to a more tannic wine. And I do think this is more of a food-friendly type wine. So I know cheese and wine is not that revolutionary, but the good thing about cheese is that there's some protein in it, and the protein interacts with the tannins, which create the astringency, and so that means that they will be interacting with the food and not with your palate as strongly. But I also think you could do some braised proteins with this, like a pot roast, and then that would kind of fit the bill of binding the proteins of the meat with the wine. It's that time of year though, it's cool outside, so having kind of a braised pot roast or something like that is certainly very nice. And I'm on my winter vacation, so I am really excited to have the chance to read and relax. This Christmas is going to be pretty quiet because my family won't be able to come out because of COVID, so I'll try to make it as entertaining as possible. I hope in general to make more videos, but I wanted to show you my library books that I picked up. I just wanted to have a couple things to read during my winter break. The first one is Essentialism by Greg McKeown, and I was intrigued by this book. I got actually the recommendation from a life coach that I like to listen to. She has a podcast called French Kiss Life, and her name is Tanya Lee. And I've been listening to her podcast for a few years now, and I decided to join one of her programs called the School of Self-Image, and there's videos and also a Facebook group of really supportive women. And this book is all about time management and just improving your productivity. So I'm looking forward to this one. And overall, I feel like I've grown a lot in this year, and I do think that I've really found my voice. And I think most people in my life would have called me shy, basically throughout my whole life. But I do feel like this channel has helped, even though I took a hiatus because basically I was working my tail off at the winery. But I do feel a lot more comfortable coming on camera, and I can't say I'm going to be one of those vloggers that shows every nitty-gritty detail of my life, but I am passionate about the wine industry, and I just want to share it with you all. And then through this Facebook group, I have been able to identify some of my values and also my extraordinary goal, which I do want to be a winemaker, and I am working towards that. I've been in the wine industry for, 9 years. Actually, I'm about to have my 10-year anniversary next month, so that's exciting. And I've changed my track a lot. I was in viticulture primarily, and I've became clear on my vision of making wine within the last 3 years, and that's exciting to have that clarity. Also, along the lines of growth is I've thought about my health a lot. So that's been a whole journey, and just as recently as last week, I found out that I do need to eat gluten-free and also, of course, wheat-free, and that I have a slight banana allergy. So I have been trying to kind of kick diet culture to the curb, even though now I realize I do have to have a dietary restriction, so that's going to be something to think about. But that leads me into my second book, which is The Diet by Caroline Dooner. And what a provocative title. And this one just seems really fun. I actually listened to a bit of the audiobook, and she's just really funny. Even her Instagram is great. It's just about self-acceptance, loving yourself where you are. So I am really excited about this one. And I hope to share more gluten-free recipes with you guys. And it's definitely hard to be in a wine-oriented career path and eat gluten-free. But I need to put my health first, and that's basically it for my library book. It's the evening time. I guess I'm kind of winding down, but it's Saturday. It's just that it's a shelter-in-place-ish Saturday, so it's just kind of chill. I'm gonna cook some dinner and probably watch TV and edit this video. And that's it for now. Thanks for joining me on this short video, and cheers from wine country.